Hi, I'm a tutor for mathsandenglish.net, and today we'll be looking at converting between mixed numbers and improper fractions. The first thing I'd like to go over is the difference between a mixed number and an improper fraction, just as a recap. So a mixed number is a number that's made up of an integer and a fraction written next to each other, like here, where we have 3 1/4. An improper fraction is a fraction where the top number is larger than the bottom number. Firstly, we're going to look at going from a mixed number to an improper fraction. The example we've got here is 2 1/5. It's important to note that the denominator, the bottom number, is going to stay the same for our answer, so it's going to be a certain number of fifths once we've converted it into an improper fraction. We just need to work out the top number. So the first thing we want to do is to multiply the integer by the bottom number. In this case, 2 times 5, which gives us 10. Now, we take that number and we add the top number from the fraction. So we take 10 plus 1, which gives us 11. Now, that's the top number of our final fraction, so our answer will be that 11 fifths is the same as 2 1/5. Have a go applying that yourself in this example, pause the video and come back for the answer. The correct answer for this question would have been 14 thirds. Now, we can also do the reverse, where we can go from an improper fraction to a mixed number. There's a few steps we want to follow, and the first one is trying to divide the top number by the bottom number. In this case, 13 divided by 6. Now, you might realise that that's going to give us kind of a weird answer, and it's a hard thing to work out in your head. So there's kind of two ways of thinking about it. The first way is doing the division and leaving a remainder. If you're happy with how to do that, follow that. Otherwise, there's another way you can think about it, and that's how many multiples of 6 can fit into 13. So 1 multiple of 6 would be 6, which is smaller than 13, so that's fine. 2 multiples of 6 is 12, which is smaller than 13, so that's also fine. 3 multiples of 6 is 18, which is more than 13, so it can't be that. So we know that you can fit 2 multiples of 6 into 13 and have 1 left over from that 13. So we know that 2 6s can go into 13, which gives us an answer of 2. And then 2 times 6 is 12, and then 13 minus 12 gives us 1, which is the remainder. Now that 2 becomes our integer, and that 1 becomes the top part of our fraction, which keeps the same denominator. So we end up with 2 1/6 is the same as 13 sixths. Now have a go yourself. Pause the video, try the question, and come back for the answer. The answer that you hopefully should have gotten should be 1 4/5 for this question. Next lesson, we'll be looking at applying the 4 operations to mixed numbers.